I took it out for granted. I was looking out for family. I was looking out the fastest. I was coming out the baddest. I was cooking, I was trapping. I was looking for the balance. I was looking through the basket. Now my stomach looked the fattest. Big old book is full of carrots, like my enemy. Still I can't see how this can happen. I saw a print in knee. I just can't turn around and go back with shit that meant to leave. I just can't turn around and look backwards, there ain't shit to see. I bumped my head so many times, I done seen so many signs. I done dreamed so many lies, I done seen so many eyes. Somebody pray for the one grave, somebody pray.
Mic check, microphone check. What it do? I'm back, man. It's another episode. It's 5:58 in the morning, and this is me, man. It is me, BearFeezie. This is another. This is another episode where you get, motivation, inspiration, words of encouragement. I took a break. Honestly, I started to feel discouraged, man. I ain't gonna lie. And we can talk about it. But other than that, man, it's time for you to wake your ugly ass up. Let's get out of bed and work on some of those ideas we have stuck inside our head. It's a little bit light outside. You're officially live at 5:55 with the God. So yeah, man, I'm back with another episode. Actually 171 episode, but I started a new series, Teach Me How to Love. This is still gonna be part one. I'm gonna redo it because on my last episode I was all stuffed up. I didn't like how it sounded. I didn't like how I felt. I'm just gonna redo that episode. So man, today is Thursday, July 16th. And we're just gonna redo that episode. Cause that's what I want to do, man. This series is really gonna be something for me, for you, for us, for the community, for the people. Because I really and truly believe, that the love is what we are missing in our society. A lot of times in our household, I don't know where you live or who you live with, but a lot of times in our household, man, not only, which starts at home, and then a lot of times we miss it in our family, in just a lot of different scenarios, man, a lot of different situations. We will be much better if there was love expressed, if there was love shown, if we loved ourselves like we think we do, if we loved each other like I hope we think we do. It'll be just a much better situation if we did, man. So Teach Me How to Love, man. It's the series. This is part one. I'm going to do a 10 episodes. Just more specifically on what, we getting on the episode. So that's what you get. In the first episode, Teach Me How to Love, of course, before you can properly love somebody else, you gotta love yourself. You have to love thyself, self-love. You have to put yourself in a position to be, properly loved. So you gotta know who you are. Love yourself enough to trust yourself. Love yourself enough to believe in yourself. Love yourself enough to be confident in who you are. love yourself enough to, allow yourself to make mistakes, to be, to love yourself enough to give yourself grace. It's a lot of ways, that, we really lack. And it's showing. The love that we need is very important. It's very important. And what made me kind of think of this is my family went out of town, and I believe it was 5 days. But usually I see people in my household, and I'm giving hugs, kisses, and I'm telling my wife, my children, somebody in my house that I love them every day, multiple times a day. And somebody is telling me that they love me every day, multiple times a day, face to face. Not through a text message, not a phone call, but I'm literally expressing love. And while they were gone, nobody was here for me to say I love you. So nobody was here for me to give them a kiss. Nobody was here to tell me that they love me. So, and when I thought about it, I was like, man, it's like the longest I've went in such a long time not saying it to somebody, not somebody, not showing up and saying it to me. Is like, and when I thought about those 5 days, it made me think like, damn, a lot of folks live by themselves. A lot of folks, probably in a relationship or, stay with their family. Like, how many families actually express themselves and say, I love you all day? You telling somebody I love you when you wake up, before you go to sleep, multiple times a day. Somebody's telling you, I love you, see you later, love you. And it's just a great feeling, for one. And you move a certain way when, when that love is expressed. You smile a certain way, you act a certain way. And, most of us just don't experience that love in our household. Growing up as a child, most people don't hear I love you that often. As an adult, having found that, that mate or that love experience, or just because me and my partners, me and my close brothers, when we hang up the phone, we say, man, I love you, bro. Love you. So most people just don't have relationships, or don't, feel afraid or scared to express themselves and say, I love you. So that's what made me think of, this series, because it's very important, man. You can tell people be frowned up all the time. People just got a bad attitude. People just, or just not, you can just tell that they just missed the love in their household, in their relationships, growing up today. They just missed a lot of love, missed out on a lot of love, expression, a lot of hugs, a lot of kisses on the forehead, just a lot of expressing. So it was, that's how it is, man. So to love yourself, you gotta love yourself first. You can't expect nobody to give you something that you're not willing to give yourself. You can't expect for anyone to treat you a way that you're not even treating yourself, or give you the respect and you're not respecting yourself. And in this case, give you the love and you're not loving yourself. That's the way it is, man. And honestly and truly, the proper way to love yourself starts with being yourself. A lot of us are impacted, by so much that we've seen, that we've grown to know, so many ways that we've picked up along along the way in our life. And a lot of us are afraid and are not confident enough to be who we truly are, to be, who we want to be, and And the world needs us as individuals. The world needs you to be who you are. And God produced you. God made you specifically, strategically, different from everybody else. Distinguished. Just one of a kind, one of one. And God produced you. God wants you to be you. And you gotta love that and know that, damn, nobody is alike. Nobody ever is never has been one of you before, is never going to be one of you again. And that's that's love. That's so distinguished, man. You should love that about yourself, that you will not be reproduced. You will not be replicated. You will not be duplicated. You will not be, nothing like you is ever going to happen again. And so honestly, man, you got to love yourself enough just to be you. You got to know, you got to be confident enough in yourself and understand that we need you. You got to be yourself. Proud to be yourself. Unapologetically, I believe is how you pronounce it. Yourself. Being yourself, man, is loving who you are and loving who God has made you to be. And you ought to be proud of that, man. You ought to be confident to express yourself and be whoever it is you want to be, to do whatever it is you want to do, to express yourself however you want to express yourself. And that's important, man. The world. Good morning, T. How you doing, man? The world needs you, man. Be yourself, man. Don't be afraid to be yourself, man. Love yourself. Understand that you are one of a kind. You are one of one. And there's nobody else like you. And you ought to be proud of that. You ought to be happy. That ought to make you feel some type of way that there is nobody else in the entire universe. You cannot be replicated. So loving yourself is the first step, man, in the first episode of Teach Me How to Love. And once you love yourself properly, once you know who you are proud to be who you are, then that's the first step into finding out what you're supposed to do with your life. Because a lot of stuff just come to you natural. You're interested in doing a lot of different stuff, but you shy away from it because you'd rather be somebody else. You shy away from it because it's not common. It's not cool with, everybody else who you looking at. It's not accepted yet. Everybody else is not trying to do it, so I'd rather do this like them. Or this seemed cool, that seemed cool. I'm going to choose out of the, the cool stuff. Or I'm going to choose out of the stuff that's trending now. I'm going to choose from, from this. And honestly, man, for real, man, I'm up this morning, man, back at it, kinfolk. And honestly, you got to love yourself enough to know that I may be alone, and that's okay. Nobody else has to like it. I like it. Nobody else, I haven't met anybody who's on it yet, but it's somebody in the world that fuck with it. It's somebody in the world that feel just like you feel. It's somebody in the world that want to see it. It's somebody in the world that wants to buy it, purchase it, that wants to support it. That, And all you have to do is be yourself, give it to the world, and people will, and you'll find the tribe. You'll find the people who's into the same shit that you into. But because you're shying away from being yourself, you haven't found those people yet. Because you're shying away from being yourself, you surrounded by a lot of people, but you still feel alone. You still don't have that connection with folks because you really don't like the shit that they like. You really don't have the same interests. Those people just live where you live. They're not your type of people. That's just where your mama could afford to live, or your parents. That's not necessarily your group of friends. You know what I mean? I mean, everything happens for a reason, but those people aren't really like you. They just come from that same neighborhood. That's just where you found your parents found the apartment or found the house, or you know, had to live, or when you moved with grandma, those were the people in the neighborhood, or when you had to go stay with cousin them. But those aren't the people, you know what I mean? Those aren't your limitations. That's just where you started. That's not where you're going to end unless you allow it to be, unless you allow it to be your destination. That's just the beginning. That's just where the route started. That's not where you're going to end up. That's not where you're going to land. That should just be where you took off from. And all you have to do, man, is be confident enough in yourself, love yourself enough to be you, and go and express yourself and do whatever it is that you've always wanted to do. Dream how you wanted to dream. Find your purpose and the reason God placed you here or placed you in that specific area. Or find the people with the same interests as you, and be okay with, you know, leaving folks who are not interested in what you're interested in, leaving them alone. But you have to know that you are enough. You have to know that all that you come with, all that you like, all the stuff that you are interested in, it's okay too. You're an important person. You're just as important as anybody else. You have meaning as well. And there's a reason that you exist. And a lot of us, you know, it's hard to figure out because we're going and we're doing and doing so much that shit, it's motherfuckers get confused, man. You know what I mean? And you start doubting. And you start, you know, just being in the in crowd and being what they are doing and doing what they would like you to do, or what everybody else is doing, and just not choosing to be alone. You know what I mean? Because you have not accepted yourself yet. And I'm going to end it. Damn, I've been talking a little bit. I'm going to end it with this, man. Today, or for the last couple of days, I just been like feeling like, damn, this shit ain't happening like I want it to happen. I don't know if it's like not happening as fast, or not doing what I expected it to do, or could be a little bit of all of it, of both of them. But you know what I mean? I just felt like, damn, I felt a little what they call discouraged. Like, man, it may not happen. I may need to switch up. And it takes some real discipline to develop something, to create something from nothing, to have an idea, work on it, turn it into a plan. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this, this, and this. Work on it, think on it, hope on it, wish on it, pray on it. Stay disciplined and keep. It takes a lot of discipline, man, to create something from nothing. It takes a lot of work, some time, effort, energy. And it's easier to just, you know, go to work, like, you know, put in an application, find a company that's going to pay you, and you know what I mean, and take up your time. And I have a job, but it's easier to get two jobs, just to fill up your clock, fill up your time, and just be, you know what I mean, just go get you some money and just buy shit. You know what I mean? It's easier just to go to work, get off, go to another job, or get off and chill. Or it's either just fill your time, your life up with hours, you know, punching the clock, just getting money. It's real difficult, man, when the reward is 2 years down the line, but you got to work every day. You got to work on it every day. You don't get any reward. See, it's simple, man. When your paycheck is coming at the end of the week or every 2 weeks, you know when you're going to get paid. You know what's coming. You know how much you're going to get paid. You know when you're going to get paid. You know how many hours. You know what to expect. You know who you're going to run into at work. You know the same routine. It's real simple, man, just to go to work, come home. Do that 5 times. Do that 10 times. You get a paycheck. It's real simple to do that. You know what to expect. Okay, I'm going to go get it. Okay, I need some more money. I'm going to give me another job. I'm going to work 2 jobs. I mean, it's simple. But to really believe in something, like when people go to college, they go to college, man, 2 years, 4 years, 8 years, 12 years. And then they apply for the job. Then you get the degree, man. So, and I'm saying that to say, man, do you believe in something that much where you'll work for it 2 years without any rewards, without any paycheck? You'll work on it 3 years, 4 years, 6 years. You'll work on it time when you don't know how long you're going to have to work on it. Do you believe in something that much? Are you willing to do something that long? Are you willing to go to college for it? Are you willing to do it, learn it, work on it, keep working on it, keep learning it, keep looking it up, keep researching it for years before there's actually a reward? It takes some real discipline, man, some real love for self, because this idea came from your head. You thought of this. Do you think you're that smart? Where this is going to turn into something for you? How much do you believe in yourself? How much do you trust God? You know what I mean? How much do you believe in God? Do you really think you can do that? Or is life just going to be simple? Is it just somebody else already came up with a plan for me? This is why I will work 50, 60 hours for 20 years, 30 years. I don't have to, my thought process is not that big. And so it takes some real balls, man, and some real guts and a real love for self for you to believe in yourself that much where you think you can create something, develop something, and this is going to take care of me. All I got to do is keep working on it. The reward isn't going to come by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years down the line. I got to keep working on it. I believe in it that much. If you do believe in it that much, you believe in yourself that much, you really think that you can create something, you really think that you can develop something, this show is for you. This is why I go live at 5:55 in the morning, man, because a lot of people don't. It's not that important, man. I go to work, I come home. Shit don't mean, you know what I mean? I can buy whatever I want. I got a good job. I can take a trip. I got a nice car. I got a nice house. I'm taking care of my family, man. That's all life is about. But for some people, there's something in me that I really want to get out. There's something that I really want to create. It's something that I really want to be. And when I get off work, I have to spend more time on this. I don't know when this is going to happen for me, but I know it's going to happen. And I just got to spend time on it. That's why I make this show. And this is who I'm talking to. Shit's going to happen, man. You just got to keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit yet, man. But appreciate it, Chris. But man, I don't mean to talk y'all ear off, man. I just want to let you know, man, that whatever you do, whatever you want to do, you can't just spend time thinking on it, man. And because once you think too long, you start doubting. and you start not believing in it, and the world will wear you out to where you don't even have the time, the energy, the brain space to produce it, to work on it. You got to get it from your head to your legs, man, and spend some time on it. 15 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, an hour. You got time. You just don't believe, you just don't love yourself enough. You just don't believe in yourself enough. You don't trust God enough to where you're going to spend some time every day, some type of 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes researching, looking it up, investing in it. You know what I mean? You got to really put the work in. Stay up a little late, wake up earlier, and do what it is that you really want to do. And stop procrastinating. If you really want to be successful, you can't just act like it. You got to work like it. I am BearFeezie. This has been another episode of Live at 5:55. It's a long ass episode. Usually I just be on here for like 15 minutes. But I don't know. I'll just talk. But I ain't been on here in a few days, man. I had to shake my mind back. So that's probably why I talked a little long, man. Keep going. Don't quit, man. Hey, it's all right to take a break. It's all right to step back and reassess and rethink it and come back. But don't give up. Peace.